be this. And sometimes because we don't know the answer to the if, instead of being like Jesus and just responding with the word of God, we respond saying all kinds of other things. And far too often, we go around and we put on the mask. And the mask is a problem because sometimes us as women, we can't come together and even form honest relationships because when we're with each other, all of us are wearing a mask. We're all faking it. And in order for God to do what he desires to do through us, we have to come to a place where we give ourselves a reality check. Who am I for real? And too often we base who we are based on external things. If we went around the room and said to some of you, who are you? We will begin to say, well, I'm Susan Q's daughter. I'm Minister Bookie Dookie. I'm this. I'm a lawyer. I'm a doctor. I'm a secretary. I'm a mother. I'm a sister. All these external things. But the real you, the real essence of who you are is based on what's inside of you. And too often what's inside of us is crying out while we're dressing up what's on the outside. And all the time, many of us are going around here as grown women, and on the inside we're injured, hurting little girls who never got healed over what happened in childhood. Somebody rejected us. Somebody neglected you as a child. Somebody forgot you. Somebody put you down. Somebody told you you weren't pretty because of the color of your skin. Somebody told you you weren't cute because your hair didn't look like theirs. And we take it in. And we take it in. And then we begin to wear the mask. Like everything is okay. And see, here's the horrible thing about the mask is that as long as I'm wearing the mask, acting like everything is okay, like I'm faking it till I make it, it's covering me up and keeping me from getting healed. In Jeremiah, it talked about, it says, for they have healed the hurt of the daughter of my people slightly, saying peace, peace, when there is no peace. And what we've been doing far too often in churches and in everything else is getting some slight healing. Healing the wounds of my daughter slightly. That means I'm partially healed. I'm a little bit okay. At least I need you. I'm a little bit okay. But all the while I'm really crippled. All the while I'm really broken. How many of us have been leading and blood is just flowing out? Injured, broken, faking it. And here's the other thing. In Jeremiah 17, verses 9 through 10, it says, the heart is deceitful above all things and desperately wicked. Who can know it? I, the Lord, search the heart. I test the mind, even to give every man according to his ways, according to the fruit of his doings. And see, sometimes our heart will get in a place where it tries to trick us, and we'll say, I'm okay. How you doing? I'm okay. I'm blessed. I'm okay. Yeah, God has called me to this ministry, and I'm stepping out, and I'm moving forward, and I'm a power player, and I'm just this, that, and the other. And all the time, your heart's saying, honey, you still got some issues I need you to address. You still got some things on the inside that you're hiding. And here's the thing about it is that as long as those issues are on the inside and I do not address them, I act out of those issues. I might be masking them, but I still act out of them. So if on the inside, if really on the inside I'm insecure, what will happen is that when I get around other people, I get intimidated. And then sometimes what we'll do, instead of admitting, God, I'm insecure. Help me in this area. Deliver me in this area. And instead of us dealing with the insecurity, we'll get spiritual with it. Girl, just something in my spirit don't agree with her. Something in my spirit, I'm just discerning that she got a spirit of pride and haughtiness. Something in my spirit is just telling me that I can't connect with her. Something in my spirit is telling me, but it's the little s. Because I won't deal with what the real issue is. I'm covering it up. And until I can get to a place of realness, all those things are going to still be there. Many times, the lack of self-esteem, the poor image that I have of myself, being competitive, being prideful, all these things are really things that we're covering up with the mask. All because somewhere back in the past when somebody rejected, neglected, instead of me getting healed from that, I just kept running. And I kept going. And God is calling his people to go past leaf ministry, to go past branch ministry. And what I mean by that is far too often in the church, we're cutting out the leaves, we're cutting out the branches, but the root is still there. So the tree just keeps growing up and sprouting again. And until I get to the root of what's going on, nothing is going to change. And so what will happen is a different relationship